Alrighty, hello everyone. Sorry it took me a bit to get myself together and started, but it is what it is. Um, Today's been a day already. I know it's supposed to be Friday and it should be a good day. I got paid, so I have, I have nicotine. Um, I was playing Deep Rock Galactic earlier for a bit while I waited to go out and get this, and I was able to play multiplayer on there with no issue, like none whatsoever. And so it's a situation where I'm very annoyed by that because we had, what, 3 weeks of me trying to play Hunt Showdown. Couldn't go. My PC or whatever it was just decided, nope, screw you, fat man. And that that we're, now that it's looking like we're going to be able to do, um, now that we're going to Final Fantasy VI, now it seems it wants to be cooperative. So I don't know. I kind of give up. I just, there's no point in me getting so worked up. Um, like this, well, I don't say like this, but there's no point in me getting worked up because it is what it is. The rest of my life is in shit shape, so whatever. So, for those of you who are joining me today, thank you so much. I am going to be starting Final Fantasy VI, which honestly I am looking forward to because Final Fantasy VI is without a doubt my favorite of the series. In fact, I wanted a bunch of stuff from the game tattooed on me, but I couldn't pick. Like, I just could not pick what I wanted. So that's when I wound up. Uh-oh, did I? I bet you I forgot to, didn't I? Yes, I did. It's, oh, it did swap. Holy crap. Hopefully you guys hear it okay. Um, so I wound up going with other stuff for, oh, I'll take this off and show you because I don't need this one on. I couldn't find these yesterday before work. They got mixed up with the sheets, the bedding, and that. So, but anyway, because I couldn't figure out what I wanted, I got um, Ifrit, Ramu, and Shiva, and then I got the um, I think it was Sephiroth supposedly. No, what this is what somebody said is the Soldier's Creed. I got that tattooed on my inner forearm where it's if they stand behind you, give them protection. If they stand beside you, give them respect. If they stand against you, show them no mercy. And I got that with, I think it's Final Fantasy VII, maybe it's Final Fantasy VIII's version of the Zenzoken, and what is, I guess, my primary um, class in Final Fantasy XIV, Astrologian. Though I might be switching it to Sage, maybe, potentially. Anyway, you saw the load game. I had started a game originally just to get going. So, the ancient war of Magi, when its flames at last receded, only the charred husk of the world remained. Even the power of magic was lost. In the 1,000 years that followed, iron, gunpowder, and steam engines took the place of magic, and life slowly began returned to the barren land. Yet now stands one who would reawaken the magic of ages past and use its dreaded power as a means by which to conquer the world. Can can anyone truly be foolish enough to repeat that mistake? It's one of those things. Whenever somebody would ask that question, you've obviously never met people. Like, there's always at least one person foolish enough, or something like that. There's the city. Hard to believe an Esper's been found frozen there 1,000 years after the War of the Magi. Bah, probably just another wild goose chase. I don't know. They wouldn't have let us use her unless they were confident the intel was good. Yes, our witch. I heard she fried 50 of our Magatech armored soldiers in 3 minutes. Kinda makes her skin crawl, don't it? Relax, with that thing on her head, she's a mindless puppet. That girl won't even breathe unless we tell her to. We'll approach from the east. Move out. So when I started the other game, I saved it like just after a certain point, like not very far into it. But I primarily started it because I wanted to see what they did, because recently, for those of you who were with me for Final Fantasy V, they added what I call quality of game updates. They can also be, yes, considered quality of life updates for the game. And so that's why I wanted to see if they added here, because they didn't add it to Final Fantasy IV Final Fantasy IV yet. But then again, I also didn't buy the Final Fantasy IV Pixeled Remastered, so probably not going to add it. I didn't check the other ones, but they added the thing where you can increase the amount of EXP you get, the amount of gil, and everything else, which I will be turning on just because that will cut down on my need to grind pretty drastically, honestly. And so I will be using that because it's just going to be that much easier for me to get the levels I need when magic becomes available, to master the magic and all the other good stuff. So this game I spent so much time with that even in, what was it, middle school? Yeah, middle school. I would sit and write out parts to the game and write out my plans on what I was doing for portions of it and write down my knowledge of the game and everything else. I figured that every 6 levels, the main character, the witch, learns magic on her own. And then there's another character that does that. I think it's every 8 levels, something like that. I don't. But yeah. The girl takes point. Don't waste time on the riffraff. Remember what we're here for. Let's move. Nourish. And then this gives us our thing. So let's go down to configuration, find that, and turn it on. So encounters are on. I'm quintupling our EXP and our gil. This won't come into effect until later in the game, the magic AP, but we're going to turn that to 4 anyway. And now we're going to go ahead and get into the actual stuff. Unfortunately, nothing here is open to me, so Imperial Magatech armor? Not even Narsh is safe anymore. And hello to whoever joined me. Thank you for being here. I think I need to turn up the speed of combat, though. Or maybe this one no, I can. I need to go in and do that. And level up. Unknown went to level 4. Wedge went to 3. Biggs went to 3. And this is a change from the original SNES version, because if I remember, like Biggs and Wedge, and that they started, she did start at level 3, but they started at level 4, I believe it was. I can't remember, to be perfectly honest. It's been that long ago since I played the SNES version. So the Empire's got no business here. Thankfully, while I am in the Magatech armor, it's not impossible, but it's very difficult for them to take me out. So stop them for Narsh. I think something like that. I don't know. Biggs and Wedge went to level 4. Now their turn. Unknown Biggs and Wedge move to level 5. Pincer attack. We've got him trapped now. I think, don't quote me on this, but I think this was the first Final Fantasy game that introduced the pincer attack, which is, technically speaking, supposed to be the most, or not the most difficult, but the most dangerous attack formation, so. Unknown learned poison, and she moved to level 6. Defend the mines. So this is cute because the Megalodoth look like people, like they're anthropomorphic, and that, but in actual combat they're just elephants. Wedge and Biggs moved to level 6. Hey, I got a potion. According to our source, some miners unearthed the frozen Esper in a shaft, new shaft they were digging. This must be it. Marsh Mines, first floor. Strange light fills the air. Do you want to learn about save points? No, because I'm sure that even you guys, you know, we're aware of what save points are, what they do. I am overwriting the save file, because I don't need multiple save files for this, thankfully. I know well enough what I'm doing. I'll handle this. Stand back. We're rats. And I have to turn off auto battle. We're not handing over the Esper. Ymir, get them. There we go, turn it off. Hold it. That thing's they must have trained it to guard their mines. What are you talking about? You know what this is? Have you ever heard of a lightning whelk? It's a monster that absorbs lightning. And stores the energy in its shell. Right, so whatever you do, don't attack the shell. Got it. Well, yeah, because if you attack the shell, it will counter with, I think it's Megavolt, is what the monsters call it. It's also an actual, like, magic spell later on. And I mean, I can do that, and I can also use Healing Force for the time being. Try to get everyone topped off. Didn't take long. High Potion and Ether, and I got no EXP or money from that. I usually do a bunch of level grinding here to start, but since we've got the boast, I don't have to. So this is the Frozen Esper. What's it called in this one? Oh, it doesn't have its name yet. This thing's giving me the creeps. Something's not right. The frozen creature began to emit an eerie light. Where's that light coming from? Ah! What was that? Wedge? Wedge, where are you? Hey, what's going on? Splat. I will also be keeping all the names to default, so... There's an item here. Get that, and then we'll continue. Okay. Where am I? Oh, my. I only just removed the crown. My head hurts. Easy there. This is a slave crown. The others were using it to control you. It was robbing you of your thoughts, making it so you do whatever they told you. I can't remember a thing. Don't worry, it'll all come back to you. In time, that is. A mysterious young woman born with the gift of magic and enslaved by the Gastalian Empire. Oh, yes, right. I have to use the keyboard. Kira. Terra. My name is Terra. Impressive. I've never heard of anyone recovering so fast. You must be made of tougher stuff than most. Woof, 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 woof. Open up! We're here for the Megatech armor pilot. Open this door right now. Hand over that girl. She's an agent of the Empire. Empire? Megatech armor? There's no time to explain. You need to get out of here. These fools aren't going to listen to reason. This way, quickly. Make your way out of town through the mines. I'll try to buy you some time. Up there! Ooh. My stomach's not happy for some reason, but it is what it is. Terra leveled up to 7. I really wish I could disable this right directional pad, but I have not figured out how to do so. Welcome to whoever just joined us. I hope you're having a wonderful Friday. Phoenix down. And she will level up in the next fight. Sleeping bag. Spritzers. These things eat fire, so even though she has attack magic, it does me no good right now. And there she goes, level 8. There she is. My sweet little magic user. With this slave crown, you'll be all mine. And our insane Harlequin. Actually, I think it's Mad Harlequin is what his job title is. In other games where he appears as a collaborative unit. Good, good. Burn them all to a crisp. Soldiers of the Empire, we stand at the dawn of a new age. The lost power of magic has returned to us. We have been chosen. The time has come for us to claim our rightful dominion over the world. Nothing shall stand in our way. Hurrah! Long live Emperor Gestal. For some reason, I want to say in the original one, they were only doing, like, one hand up and down, but I could be wrong. Took you long enough. Busy with all the robbing and plundering, I presume? Treasure hunter and trail-worn traveler, searching the world over for relics of the past. Lock. I prefer the term treasure hunting. Heck, semantic nonsense. There's a huge difference. Anyway, is there something you need me to do? There is indeed. I met the girl. The girl? You don't mean... The city guard is pursuing her as we speak. The city has the strength to stand up to the Empire, but it won't lose it. People are just too stubbornly independent to join an underground resistance group like the Returners. I tried to explain that the Empire was controlling the girl, but they wouldn't even listen. Alright, so you want me to get her out of Narsh? That would be the idea. Make your way to Figaro for the time being. There she is. Wonderful. There's a whole bunch of them. Hoopo. Moogles, are you saying you want to help? Kupo. Use us to protect Terra from the guards. Would you like an explanation? No. So, there are, I think, quite a few of these types of fights. Did I not hit the right one? Oh, left trigger. Basically you split people will be split up into 3 parties of 4. Well, not always 4, but parties will be split into 3, and you have to protect the target. So in this case it's Tira, in another case it will be a different item, and such and such and such. So, and we can go and meet the monsters like ahead of time. Like I could literally move people to confront them, but you know, sometimes it's just easier to let them come to you. They're all like a level 11 and 9, so. This is also where we get our first chance to meet Mog, who, if you don't know, is kind of like an icon of this game specifically, and his unique skill is dance. And it's one of those things where to get him everything he needs, it's important to have him in the parties, and it used to all be just terrain based, which means he has to, like, he would have to fight here, and he would have to fight in other locations, and he'll learn the different types of dance. Won't learn until after the completion of a successful fight, unfortunately, so. Mog learned Twilight Requiem. So, and like I said, I haven't played very far into the game, or into at least this one, so I don't know how much they may have changed for Mog, but Oh, lock's level 10. Okay. Must be because I put the boost on. So I can have him go and just wipe these out, because at level 10 I'm obviously not overpowered, because otherwise Locke would be able to take them out in one swipe, or in one attack, but, you know, I'm pretty close. Damn thing in its snowstorm. I don't think I have a lot of... I do have 3 potions at least, so... it's fine. Because I've already got almost 10,000 gil on hand. And then take out the enemy commander and it's done. I can just turn on the auto battle, I suppose. High potion. And it's over. So this is the first game to introduce the concept of limit breaks. Not like we've come to know them in later games, because in order to access them here, you have to attack when you're near death. In other words, when they're in, I think their HP goes yellow, or it used to. When it goes yellow, that's when you have to continue to attack. Thanks, Moogle, we're in your debt. The switch auto. Yeah, you back with us now? You saved me? Maybe thanks for the Moogles. I can't remember a thing. Like my mind's trapped in a fog. You lost your memory? A man said it would come back, eventually. But you've got amnesia. Don't worry, I won't leave your side until your memory returns. I'm not going to up and abandon someone just because they lost their memory. I'll keep you safe, I promise. Alright, and I can't go into town, of course, because they're still looking for her. This is a school for the beginning adventurer. Despite our recent advances in technology, the outside world remains full of monsters we know little about. Here, people provide travelers brave enough to face its many dangers. I have a feeling I skipped a few words, but... So, this is the same as the Magic Springs in the previous games, where if you drink the water, you'll get stuff recovered. Talks about the hidden items elsewhere, and the, the ambushes from monsters in a box. This is where I had saved it previously when I had overwritten the other game. Let me think. I can't remember if there's some other stuff in here or not. Yeah, battle tactics, sleeping bag. One thing that this game does have, which was hit and miss in some of the other ones, was there are weapons that especially like Locke will get, and it allows you to put him in the back row, and instead of it just dropping his attack and raising his defense, it will keep his attack the same, because they are considered long-range weapons. Or long-range weapons. So... let's go ahead and save it again out here. I mean, by right, I don't think any of these absorb fire magic. I could just have her swap to her attack magic. Because right now, it's a point in the game where if you go right to your next destinations, it doesn't take long to get into it. So, Figaro Castle. Halt! Oh, phew. Proceed. See here, these are the dungeons. These good-for-nothing brigands have been locked up for thievery, and worse. You best keep a safe distance. I'll be able to talk to some of them eventually. Figaro Castle. The Figaro Castle engine room is down those stairs. The engines are currently undergoing maintenance, so we can be ready to move at a moment's notice if the need arises. And he won't let you go down here because it's a dungeon later. Like, later in the game, it becomes it's a dungeon. So, anyway. And actually, you know what? I'm going to turn off the Where's my dumbass? Oh, okay, default speed. So, what is my dumbass doing? I'm just going to move up the battle speed to very fast. Alright. This is Figaro Castle. There are merchants in here with items, potion, antidote. Welcome! These can only be used by a specific character that we do not have yet, but we'll be getting them soon enough. So, might as well buy them. Gold needle. And then here are your Phoenix Downs sleeping bags, tents, but I'm better off buying this stuff in a bit. You'll see why. And let's just go right into the main hall. You mean this same woman is... Who are you? Oh, my apologies. How rude of me to turn my back on a lady on our very first meeting. Oh, turn my back to a lady on our meeting. The young king of Figaro Castle, imperial ally and champion of the technological revolution. Edgar. I am Edgar, the king of Figaro. Surprised someone like me knows the king. Well, I'll catch you two later. You're an Imperial soldier, right? Don't worry, Figaro and the Empire are your allies. Or our allies. Feel free to rest here as long as you'd like. It's not in my blood to harm a lady. Why are you being so kind to me? Is it because of my abilities? I'll give you 3 reasons. First of all, your beauty has captivated me. Second, I'm dying to know from your type. I guess your abilities would rank a distant third. What's the matter? Guess my technique's getting a bit rusty. Suppose some girls would have felt something from those words. But not me. Feel free to wonder about the castle. Now that Gestalt has the power of Megatech at his command, he set his sights on world domination. I heard the Gestalian Empire got its hand on something called magic. Phoenix Down. You wouldn't know it by looking at it, but this castle is loaded with advanced technology. For example, whoops, it's all top secret. Figaro has an alliance with the Empire. Rest for a bit. Our king showers his attention on women. Young, old, pretty, or plain, no one is safe. Not too long ago, the king tried to hit on the high priestess. Oh, did she ever let him have it? Sure, he's made a pass there to it. You already, hasn't he? This is Figaro, the desert castle. His Majesty said he'd marry me when I got old enough. Edgar has a twin brother, you know. Such a nice boy. Always thinking of his family. Edgar, what's wrong with Dad? Why is everyone talking about a successor? Are you blind? Haven't you seen how thin his face has become? What do you mean? Edgar! Are you crying? Edgar's twin brother who traded the throne for his own freedom. Sabin. Ah yes, Sabin. I'm sure he's a fine young man by now. He was just a boy when he left, even smaller than his brother. I often wonder where he is now, what he's doing. Whoop. The Gashellian Empire has already overthrown all three of the other nations on the southern continent. Only a matter of time before they make their way up here. Scholars all over the world are busy studying magic, but you can only learn so much about something without seeing it. Ancients once wielded a force known as magic. Those who mastered that art were called magi. So same thing as the other chocobo rider. Big row castle, second floor. Advanced weapons and other items we manufacture here are shipped to South Figaro. Okay, I need, my nose is either itchy or I need to flip and sneeze. One of the two. Okay. Oh, now I can go and talk to them. Well, I can talk to them if they get close enough to the doors. Remember, if there's an item down here. Oh. Would you mind? The king's brother was so disgusted by the manner of the succession that he fled the castle, never looking back. I've heard that the entire matter was settled by the flip of a coin. Well, how do you like my castle? King Edgar, there's someone from the Empire coming to see you, sire. Or here to see you. Kefka, no doubt. Phooey, Emperor Gastal's stupid orders. Edgar, you pinhead, why do you have to live out in the middle of a stinking desert? These recon jobs are the pits. There's sand on my boots. All gone, sir. Idiot. Pathetic idiots. Sir Kefka, what in the world brings you out of my way? You wouldn't be thinking of invading my kingdom next, would you? We have an alliance. An alliance with this miserable little sandpit? Don't make me laugh. I heard you're busy down south overtaking a country or three. Just what is the Empire up to? That's none of your concern. What brings Emperor Gestal's own court mage Kefka to my humble castle? A girl of no importance recently escaped from us. We heard she found refuge here. This wouldn't have to do anything with that witch everyone's whispering about, would it? Lies. She merely stole something of minor value. Is she here? That's a tough one. There are more girls in here than grains of sand in the desert. A man couldn't possibly keep track of them all. Oh, Edgar, you know you only stand to lose by trying to hide her from us. I truly hope nothing happens to your precious Figaro. I didn't like the sound of that. Where's Tara? Take her to her room. I'd love to stay and chat, but the Chancellor and I have some planning to do. Being king's not all tea and crumpets. No, excuse me. Follow me. Sorry, I didn't mean to drag you around like this without giving you a chance to rest. I'm Locke, right? Edgar told me about you. Is it true you're a thief? I'm a treasure hunter. On the surface, Edgar pretends to support the Empire. Truth is, he's collaborating with an underground resistance group called the Returners. I serve as their go-between. The old man you met in Narsh is one of us too, but the Empire. But I'm an Imperial soldier. Not anymore. They were using you. That's all. Things are different now. It's just, I don't know what I should do. Whenever I try to think, it makes my head hurt even worse. All that matters is that you make your own decisions from now on. Try not to think too hard right now. You'll know what you want to do when the time comes. But how will I know which choice is right? What in the... What's going on? It's the Empire. Kefka, he... What do you think you're doing? Bring me the girl. Now. I have no idea what you're talking about. Oh, then enjoy the barbecue. Castle's on fire. Oh shit. Get her ready. Yes, sir. Had a change of heart. It seems I have no choice. I guess I can't do it now, but when you talk to them as Edgar, you get a discount on your items. Or perhaps I do. Oh my, the brave and noble king abandons his people to save his own skin. How utterly delightful. Jump! Alright, sink her into the sand. Yahoo! Figaro dive mode engaged. Witness the glory of Figaro. Ugh. Stupid clown. Go! Kill them! So this fight you can do without triggering a certain aspect of it, but it's more fun to trigger it. Oh, he comes with an auto. Oh, they did keep it. What's the matter, Edgar? What made you jump like that all of a sudden? Did you just see what I saw? You did, right? Right? Yeah, this kid's really something, huh? Really something? That was magic. Magic! Magic? She used magic? Whisper, whisper. Whisper, whisper? Tara. Your name was Tara, right? What? What exactly was that just now? Sorry, No, we're the ones who should be apologizing. I didn't mean to make such a big deal out of it. Nor did I. It just surprised me. I mean, I've never actually seen magic before. Where did you... Does it matter, Edgar? Tara can use magic and we can't. That's all there is to it. The fact is, her magic could really help us out right now. Thank you, Locke. Thank you, Edgar. Swoon. End the fight. High potion. Bravo, Figaro. Watch tongue, they need to move. Son of a sandworm, you'll pay for this. That was great. Were those bad people? I'm scared. Tara, there's someone we'd like you to meet. Like I told you before, we're a member of the Returners. Would you be willing to meet our leader? Magic is going to be a key to winning this war. Magic. The Esper reacted to your magical powers. There's got to be a relationship. I don't know any more than you do. These powers just come naturally to me. But no human is born with the powers you have. Forgive me. What should I do? The Empire will be coming after us. They want your powers for their own. And if they get them, the world is done for. Terry, you want to understand your own powers, don't you? And I think you should meet with Bannon. He may be able to help you find out more about why you have them. Please? Edgar's right. There's a cave just south of here that leads to South Figaro. Let's head in that direction. That's the Chocobo Forest in here, I'm pretty sure, so... Here it is. I guess I should save it before something happens and I can't. Alright. King Edgar, where are you headed, sire? Through the cave and eastward to South Figaro. Then we'll make for the returner headquarters in the north. Return to the castle and pass the word along. Understood, sire. Take care. So, providing they didn't change it, this is an area where if you don't get the treasure chests now, they will turn into better items later, so... Preemptive strike. Terra and Locke leveled up. Terra moved to 9, Locke moved to 10. Hornet. The auto crossbow is pretty handy for early in the game. I mean, it's handy all throughout the game, but especially early in the game because it allows you to consistently attack all your opponents without draining MP. So, Moo and Unsealing. And hello to whoever just joined us. Welcome. Save the game. I have to say, I'm not necessarily overly fond of the color changes for some of their outfits, unless this is what they were supposed to be originally, and just because of the lack of palatability on the SNES. So, anyway, you look just like that student of Duncan's. Huh? Kids aren't allowed in here? Okay, fine. The man at the counter's got a nasty look about him. I heard the Empire's been invading one town after another. I wonder how safe we are in South Figaro. Duncan's been training this boy, Vargas. Oh, his boy Vargas, alongside with his other students. He's always grumbling about how the kid never seems to be making any progress. Right, ignore us and maybe we'll just disappear. Back off, Locke. That guy looks familiar. He comes and goes like the wind, swearing allegiance to no one. Hidden from his wintry gaze lies a face known to none who live. Shadow. Yeah, that's Shadow, all right. He's an assassin. He killed his own best friend for the right price. Guess we better steer clear of him. Leave us. The dog eats strangers. Well, maybe the stuff I'm thinking of that's here is only here for later in the game. Maybe. Out of my way, I gotta get the cider over to the old timer. Because, see, some of us have jobs. Now, scram! Figaro Castle stood up to the Empire? Great, now we'll all be drawn into the war. Gee, isn't he just lovely? I'm trying to remember here. There's a lot of stuff I remember, there's a lot of stuff I don't. Like, genuinely. Okay. I'm just gonna... So, this is where we can finally start buying relics, which is a system... Can't say it's new to 6, but it's one where it becomes very useful because it allows you to do various things that make battle easier. You can get all kinds of abilities by equipping relics. These shoes double my walking speed. Watch this. Splat. Putz. Relics can grant you a variety of abilities. For example, sprint shoes double your walking speed. A gauntlet lets you hold a weapon with both hands to increase damage. The King's Code makes you shield others in combat. Dragoon boots allow you to perform jump attacks. A person can equip up to 2 relics at the same time. And because of that, you can later in the game you can get some like very devastating things going. So prevents poison, prevents petrification. Causes the bearer to cover critically wounded allies, prevents darkness. I will go ahead and get a pair of sprint shoes. Not that I need to, because I can set it to run, but just, you know, my usual stuff. So we'll get 2 of these, 1 of these, 2 of these, and 1 of these. Okay, so equipped. We'll give him the sprint shoes, and he gets the silver spectacles, because his accuracy is basically paramount for his items, like the auto crossbow, so kind of need to make sure I have that. This one prevents poison and petrification, and then we will have Locke do the Knight's Code and the Star Pendant as well, so that way he's protected. Okay, and then this is the guy we talked to earlier that he said I need to get the cider to the old timer. What kind of dummies would go and make the Empire mad? Really, kid? Green cherry. Did you see how cool Figaro Castle looked as it moved through the sand? No? Well, I suppose you I suppose that would have been kind of hard, well, with it being underground and all. And this is the old timer. My grandpa used to be a servant for the richest family in town. My work here is done. You're in my way. Move it. I don't like strangers. Bring me some cider and maybe I'll talk to you. So like I said, this is something important for later in the game, and that I happen to know about it, so I'm doing it now to show everyone. Otherwise I could just skip over all this stuff. But that's not necessarily fair to you guys. Alright, so potion. Head east and you'll see Mount Colts. And the teleport stone. Used to be called a warp stone, but okay. So, weapons and armor. Alright, so dagger, mithril knife, mithril sword, great sword, and then of course tools. Let's get 2 of these, and we'll get, actually we don't need to get Locke one because he will get Edgar's hand-me-down. Great sword. Mithril sword. Oh. Nope, never mind. I was going to say he can dual wield? I don't remember that. You have to have a special relic for that. And then equipment. Hairband. Plumed hat. Cotton robe. Kenpo gi. Yeah. 3. And then 3 of these. Like I said, it's nice that they added the booster for the, like I said, considered a quality of life upgrade, so. I bought a bunch of shit. I was like, I bought more stuff, didn't I? Whoop. Alright, I'm surprised their defense is so high already. Alright, so, and then this is the richest family in town. I wonder if it'll come to war. Maybe I should return home now before it's too late. Phoenix down. I do have to find the item shop and buy some potions and shite, so. The city's eastern border, so attacking from there would... what do you think you're doing, barging in here when I'm trying to write a letter? Oh, sorry. I may be the richest man in town, but that doesn't even keep me from being startled. Come on! There's always a nasty draft in this room. Where's it coming from? I'm afraid I'll catch a cold. Oh, hey, I do have access to this location now. Might as well take the items here and be done with it. Hermes sandals. That grants you haste right at the start of battle with no special conditions attached to it. Okay. Save point. This is all stuff that technically is far more important in a bit, but 500 gil, 1,000 gil. Oh, an old clock. It's ticking. Come on. Empty. 1,500 gil. An old clock. It's not ticking. Well, gee, there's something funny about that. Anyhow. Excuse me, my back's giving me a little bit of grief. Could be because of the wind, because it's windy here today. It's supposed to be warming up to above 0 again. And hopefully my arthritis and my muscles don't just start having a hemorrhage. Clang, 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 clang. I'm Megatech armor. My dad's super important. So important, people come here for dinner all the time. Even generally, I forgot what I was going to say. I'm sure you did. Kids. So... Chocobo stables. There's not in here now. This, like I said, this was technically this is my second game. Let me teach you how to ride a chocobo. Press the confirm button to move forward. Change course or press left or right. You can also press the L button to change view, so you can control it. You can also control it the same as when walking. You dismount using the capital button. Cancel button, excuse me. Capital button. What the fuck? Gold needle. Eye drops. Antidote. Beyond Mount Cold lies Saber Mountains. This is the port. This ship ain't going anywhere. Really? You don't say. Anyway. Chocobo. I'll say there's a flippin' item shop in here. Where is? Oh, there it is. Welcome. Potions, eye drops, shades, sounds, tent. Need at least one of those. Sleeping bags are nice because they function as a tent, but they can function for just one person. My leg is itchy. Let's get a couple of these because we need them for Tira. Potions. Phoenix Downs. Thank you. Yeah, sure. Alright, and then that takes us back around there. One more place to visit, and then we're off to a couple of places up north. My husband Duncan is a martial artist. He's famous even in Figaro to the north. He took his students to Mount Colts for meditation and training, so he probably won't be back for a while. Important for later, but we'll go ahead and make use of it now. And then this guy. This town's defenses are tight. Even with their Magatech armor, the Imperials won't find it easy to get inside. You sure about that? You sure about that? Come on. Obtain potion. Alrighty. So let's go here first. Duncan's cabin. What's that smell? These flowers. He always liked these. I think this is to rest. Rest for a bit. No. These dishes, they're just like the ones he always used. This tea, what's his favorite? Could Sabin be living here? That's not Duncan. Hey. Do you happen to know where I could find the man who lives here? Sure do. Left a couple days ago as soon as he heard Master Duncan had been killed. Headed up into the mountains. They say Duncan's son Vargas is missing too. I don't like it one bit. Okay, so now we are going to actually go into Mount Holtz. The nice thing about, the one thing I will say I do like about Pixel Remastered games is the maps, because I'm sure for those of you who played Final Fantasy games or know anybody who's played them in the past, maps were not a thing back then. Unless you had, like, books, the strategy guides or whatever, you had no map, so you had no clue necessarily where you were going. But thankfully, some of these older games, the pathways were pretty straightforward. Edgar level to 12, Tyr to level 10. I remember when a friend of mine played this for his couple years ago, for his stream, and that I wish I could remember what another friend told him. Hey, look at that. Anyway, but basically, it was the way the music is done, and the main overture, the main theme for Final Fantasy VI is something where if you listen closely, you can hear all four of the main songs within it. And there's a special name for music composed like that. I can't remember what it's called. Lock move to level 12. My last... What? Give me a second. Something just popped up on my phone. Oh. Okay. This way first. Preemptive strike. Your mother. I would like a chance to show you some of the near-death attacks because they're pretty nice, but they are difficult to trigger. So. Tyr level 211. She will be learning a spell on her next level. Like I said, she learns one every 6 levels, so that's 6, 12, 18, blah, blah, blah. Gigas gloves. That is... Yep. Gloves said to belong to a mighty Gigas, boosts the wearer's physical attack power. So... let's give him... this and the hyper wrist. And, oh, I guess her leveling up. That's a big jump in HP, because I'm pretty sure her HP wasn't anywhere in the 200s. But this puts her in a position where, alright, I should look at healing her, but it puts her in a position where she might be able to use her near-death attack, Riot Blade. That really strengthened Locke, didn't it? Tent, thankfully. But, like, I've seen Tiras, I've seen Locks, I've seen a couple of other characters? I can't remember. I know one of them is an optional character. And I've seen his. His is X-Medio, so... These birds are very useful when you get one of your other characters. Well, Edgar moved to 13, Locke moved to 13. Well, I guess I might as well use a tent and recover because I know what's coming up. Items first. Also about this game, everybody has their own tent when you use it, and they're all they're replicas of what their costume color is. And I know that because when I was younger, I went through and I rested with, I used a tent with everyone, so... Auto crossbow thankfully seems to ignore front and back rule, so... Here, move to 12, learn Drain. Level 18 is when she learns her next important spell, in my opinion. So... Also, this game, for those of you... I'm not sure how they're going to handle what's coming up next, but originally, when it was the cartridge on the SNES, unless you read the book, back when they used to have instruction booklets with the games, unless you read the instruction booklet, you'd be stuck. You'd be SOL in the upcoming boss fight. But, thankfully, I've played enough, I know what I'm doing. Well, that's not saving. Preemptive strike. Yeet. Sabin sent you, didn't he? That's Vargas. Who are you? Sabin? Is he here? Were you the one sneaking around us the whole way up here, weren't you? And if I was? Well, it doesn't matter who you are. I have no intention to surrender. What was the day you met me? It'll be the last day of your lives. Aipu. Oh, I guess you can't use that on everyone. Oh, and I have to get rid of these other two yahoos. Come on, what's the matter? Nothing, considering you can't hit us. Couldn't steal. Soul potion. Come on, what's the matter? Oh, I thought that was the end of it. Okay, never mind. Enough of this. I'll send you to the great beyond. That's enough, Vargas. If it isn't Sabin. Why, Vargas? Why did you kill Master Duncan? How could you murder your own father? That fool snubbed me, his only son. He chose you as the successor. That's not true. Our master... It's true and you know it. It's written in that ugly sneer across your face. He wanted you to be his successor. Not me. He knew you had the most potential. I'm sick of listening to your lies. I've got far more than just potential. Why don't you see for yourself? Blizzard Fist. Ah, Sabin. My father was right to see so much in you. I guess there's no avoiding this. Fate made us train together, and now fate will send you to your doom. Now, get ready to join your beloved master. Oh, they really did change this. Whoop. Ha ha ha. Anyway. Horror Cannon. Time to put an end to this. I need to use a blitz technique, like the master taught me. Select Raging Fist from the blitz menu. Press left, right, left, and the confirm button. How to use blitz. Select the blitz menu. Blah, 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 blah. Yes, I know. I thought I could use any of them, but apparently not. You already learned that technique? Vargas, if only you hadn't been so consumed by pride. Well, it's nice they changed it. Because, like I said, in the first one you had to read the book, and that's how you knew that's where the stuff was. Because otherwise you just select Blitz and it would do nothing. Like, you'd select it, wouldn't know what to do, and then you select it again and it would be incorrect Blitz input. I don't know how many times I died to Vargas, like back when I was a kid. So, Sabin! Edgar, my brother? Brother? You're his twin brother? His brother? At first I thought you were another one of Vargas's bears. You thought I was a bear? I guess I'll take that as a compliment. Anyway, Edgar, what are you doing here? We're on our way to Saber Mountains. To the Returner's hideout, no doubt. So the wheels are finally turning. I've been watching from a distance, hoping the world would come to its senses. The way things are going, I was afraid Figaro would end up as a puppet state. A means of striking back has presented itself. There will be no more playing lapdog to the Empire. I'm through with that act. You think a bear like me could be of any help? Sabin, you'd join us? I think Duncan would rest easier knowing his training helped bring peace to the world. Well then, let's get going. Hermes sandals and the night code. Obtained a tent. Yeehaw. Preemptive strike. Edgar moved to level 14. Alrighty. Returner's hideout. King Edgar, this way, please. Save. Trust me, this game and probably Secrets of Mana taught me to save. Like, save. I do like the way they upgraded Bannon's look, though. At least from what I see so far. Bannon! We brought her with us. So this is the girl, the one to whom the Esper responded. Esper? It seems the Empire had complete control over her. Carrier pigeons have kept me informed. I also heard she wiped out 50 Imperial soldiers in mere minutes. No, that's not... Terra. For heaven's sake, Bannon, the girl doesn't remember anything. Hiding it from the truth won't change it. Perhaps you've heard this story before. Once, when people were still pure and innocent, there was a box they were told never to open. But someone went and opened it anyway, and so unleashed all the evils we know today. Pride, envy, greed, wrath, gluttony. The only thing remaining in the box was a single ray of light, hope. Your power is a gift, not a curse. No matter what happens, you must remember that. You are this world's last ray of light, our final hope. Bannon! I've grown weary with the hour. Allow me to rest for a while. The Empire took someone important from me. I've hated it ever since. If no one stands up to the Empire, more people will be left like me. That's why I joined the Returners. But there's no one important in my life. I have no family. No friends. That's not true. And even if it was, I'm sure there are people out here. There are people who feel you're important to them. Those people could be counting on you. Obtain Phoenix down. Please have the courage to join us in our battle. Air knife. Phoenix down. Move yourself. Ether. Antidote. Knight's Code. Oh! Collected 10% of the chests. I don't know if you guys can hear the achievement sound when it pops up, so... I don't know what to tell you, but I do know that I trust my brother completely. He's always thought of my needs before his own, ever since we were little. I think you should trust him too. But don't tell him I said that. He'll turn it as red as a tomato. Welcome! Items. Oh, well, I do need high potions. But I'm surprised they don't sell Phoenix Downs. The Empire is snuffing out returners whenever it finds them. We must find a way to strike back before it's too late. Green cherry. And this is where you sleep. Edgar should be in here. Because technically what we're doing is looking for Bannon. Not easy asking so much of you. And if we force our ideas on you, we're no different from the Empire. So, we want you to decide for yourself. Bannon? He just went outside. He went outside just a moment ago. Have you made your decision? Will you become our last ray of hope? I see. If it used to be, if you said no the first time, or maybe the first couple times, he'd eventually give you an item. I thought as much. So there's really no convincing you? Hope. How could anyone put their hope in me? What's wrong? What's happened? I didn't know it would do this now. Those wounds, they're horrific. South Figaro. The Empire's taken South Figaro. They're headed this way. So they found us. We haven't a moment to lose. Locke, I know, someone has to sneak into South Figaro to slow down the enemy, right? It's right up your alley. We're counting on you. Tira, wait for me. I won't be gone long. And watch out for certain lecherous young kings who shall remain nameless. The guy moves like a hawk. Locke! Edgar, old habits die hard, eh? What about us? We can escape down Leith River and make our way to Narsh. I'm curious about that Esper they found in the mines. Very well. I'll get the raft by the back entrance. Oh, I'll ready the raft by the back entrance. It's risky, but we don't have much of a choice at this point. It's not safe here. Come with us to Narsh. It could be a chance for you to gain a better understanding of your abilities. We have no time to dilly-dally. Let's make for Narsh. I understand your apprehension, but too many innocent lives are being lost to the Empire while we stand here and do nothing. Please lend us your strength. This relic will help keep you safe. Obtain Genji Glove. That's how you dual wield in this game. And so Bannon joins us. Oh, he's an oracle. Interesting. Can't change his equipment. Armor glove from a foreign land allows the wearer to equip the weapon in each hand. This is something that's really good for the monk, but because he doesn't have another claw yet, no point really giving it to him. Leith River. Here we go. This raft will carry us to Narsh. Hop aboard the raft. Now, head towards Narsh while protecting Bannon at all costs. If Bannon falls in battle, the journey's over. Tira leveled up to 13. High potion. Where should we go? Straight, left, right. Let's go right. Now we auto battle. Because they used to call it, I think it was heal, but it keeps HP restored. Nice chunk of it, too. Sabin learned Horizon Phoenix. Edgar moved to 15. Sabin moved to 15. Bannon moved to 11. Excite and Nautiloid. Rip. Tira moved to 14. Potion. Yeah, because I can't stop just yet to restore his eyesight. So holy crap! Manon leveled up to 12. Now I can restore his sight. Eye drops. And save it. So there is a level, I don't know, trick, level exploit, at least there used to be, coming up, and I won't be doing that on stream, of course, because that's a lot of time. But I might try it off stream to see if it still has the effect. But at the same time, I've got it on the quadruple EXP just to make things easier, so there's really no point. Which way now? Up or left? Let's go up. Oh, is this it? I thought it was after this. Tira moved to 15, Ben moved to 13. Yep, this is it. Okay, I guess I won't be doing it. Because I'm not going to go around and around and around in circles on stream. But, back in the day, I think I read it when I had this in Final Fantasy Anthology or Final Fantasy Chronicles, one of them. It was when the Final Fantasy V first hit North American shores on PlayStation, and basically it was like tape the up button and tape the A button down and let it go overnight, and you'll whatever, like you'll gain quite a few levels. But like I said, I've got the EXP boost going for the game improvement they did, so I'm not going to be doing that. We're just going to keep going forward, because I also don't mind grinding like elsewhere. I know my favorite place to do any kind of skill grinding is when you get into late into the game and you can find the cactuar, because they are notoriously difficult to hit, yes, but they give you lots of gold and other stuff. So, or gil rather. Ben moved to 14. And another save point and a bucket. And that took care of all that stuff. That's new. I don't remember there being a bucket there before. I guess that's in case you did a bunch of leveling. There we go. Edgar and Sabin moved to 17. Tira moved to 16. Splash. I have to admit, the auto battle is a lot nicer than having to continuously hit the button. Oh, there he is, another icon from the game. Hey, what have we got here? The one and only Ultros. You're up the creek without a paddle, and I'm not gonna let you through. Does that make me a bad octopus? Well, that's one tasty morsel. Slurp. Tentacle. Youch! Seafood soup is not on the menu. You sure about that? I like the way they changed this. It used to just be those copies of Thabin dancing across the screen, so. Yeah, your mother. Well, if it's not on the menu, then just shut up and die. Like, really. Muscleheads? Hate them. Sploosh! Glub glub. Think it got the point? I wouldn't bet on it. It's probably just hiding down there. Ew, something stuck to my leg. Tara, get away from there. We should be alright now. 8-arm freak. I'm gonna smash it with a blitz. No, Sabin! Out of my way, Edgar. Well, he's always been a bit rash. Sabin. Oh, he'll be fine. You sure, Bannon? You're his brother. You should know better than any of us. Any second now, he'll flop onto the raft right as rain. Okay, so that's glitched. Because what happened is he's jumped in the water. So. What? I think he missed the onto the raft part. Sabin! Sabin! You're on your own now. Sabin! Edgar and Tira race towards Narsh while protecting Bannon. But what of Sabin, who was swept away by the raging waters? And how is Locke faring after having penetrated the Empire's defense in South Figaro? Is all going according to plan? Choose a scenario. Kupo? Level 20 Mog. Okay, that's not bad. Alrighty, let's do this one first because it is my favorite. And I've got just long enough that we should be able to finish this scenario. Locke worked hard to stymie the efforts of the Imperial troops in South Figaro, but now he desperately needs to escape. Damn it, gotta make tracks. Yeah, gotta make tracks and get to Narsh. South Figaro. So this is where I said the one save point would come in handy later. Rich people's homes always have secret passages. You just have to search until you find a place where you can feel a draft. So basically it seems like they changed a bunch of stuff to where if you know what you're doing, you don't have to go through all the whatever. I don't know what you want to call it, but like all the nitty-gritty to get where you need to get. So but I'm going to do it the old way, essentially, and just show you guys what needs to be done. My grandpa used to be a servant for the richest family in town, but he said I'm only supposed to let merchants through here now. I forgot this part. Okay. I'll show you how that works. Is it, or maybe... Stay away from the Zorman soldiers. They'll kill you just for talking to them. There's Phoenix Downs. I usually never go through a full stack, but I always keep a full stack of Phoenix Downs on hand. What are you doing here? Scram. Okay, kid won't let merchants through, so let's take care of it and do that. You're that infamous thief, Locke, aren't you? Oh, now that's just plain rude. I'm a treasure hunter. Don't you forget it. Steal. Stole main gouge. Stole his clothes, too. Here we go. They're a little tight, but the price was right. What? Flee. Why do I always have to go and open my mouth? I don't know. Why do you have to go and open your mouth? Well, I was thinking I could give him the Genji glove, but... Alright. You're a merchant, right? Okay, go ahead. Lots of costume changes to be had in this part. I'm not buying anything. That's what they all say, apparently. Okay. What are you doing here? Scram. As you notice, the cadet's the only one wearing green. Couldn't steal. Stole potion. Stole his clothes, too. Here we go. They're a bit too large, but he didn't charge. Wow. Now they'll actually speak to you if you talk to them. Get back to your post. Halt, what do you think you're doing? That idiot Kefka is about to invade Narsh. Oh, of course I know better than to call him that to his face. A detachment should be making its way towards Narsh as we speak. We'll be linking up with them soon. Halt, what do you think you're doing? Oh, is my shift up already? Great, I'll go take a break. And then there's another one if you need to steal another set of clothes. It seems our famous lady general turned traitor. I heard they have her locked up somewhere in this town. Oh no, I'm late for my shift guarding the underground passage to the mansion. Oh well, better late than never. I heard there are 2 tunnels beneath the northern mansion. One leads to another house, and the other leads out of town. And there's this putz. Hey, you! Came to steal my cider, did you? Dirty little thief. Stole plumed hat. His clothes, too. Here we go. A little tight, but the price was right. Wow. And there's the cider. Obtained cider. I guess that they made it you still have to do this part, so I don't know why. I was thinking they made you could skip it. Batman, you dumbass. Anyway. Cider. Secret passage? Well, yes, there's a tunnel from here to the mansion on the north end of town. Go downstairs and tell my grandson the password. It's, I forget. The password is Rosebud, Courage, Failure. Courage. I'll show you the secret entrance. Obtained elixir. Pretty sure that wasn't there the first time, but... oh well. Oh, no, I didn't go through there that first time, that's why. Imperial troops have turned this house into their headquarters. Thanks to our inside informant, this town fell with almost no resistance. Yeah, we know who that was, don't we? God, these kids are driving me nuts. Can't they keep quiet for 2 minutes? Wind the clock, wind the clock. That was just a jump rope rhyme. And then he's still on the Magatech armor. So. Oh, what have I done? I betrayed my town to the Empire. All I could think of was the money. Yeah, it sucks to be you. Shitehead. Remove disguise. Yes. I know I've seen her before. Wait a second, she's one of the Empire's generals. This is what happens to traitors. Magatech Knight forged by the Empire and tempered in battle. None have ever truly known this woman beneath the general's skies. Seelis. So the mighty Seelis has fallen. Not as far as those who use their strength to oppress the weak. Quiet! Kefka's planning to poison every last man, woman, and child in the kingdom of Doma. Shut up! Run that mouth of yours while you still can. Your execution's tomorrow. Keep a close eye on her. Yes, sir. I can stand guard for days without sleep. Changed that too, because they had hit her in the older version. The guy there, I think he hit her twice, and that's why she flopped over. Remove her bindings. And you are... Name's Locke. I'm with the returners. You're a returner? I am... or at least I was, General Celis. Now I'm nothing but a traitor. Well, let's get going. You take me with you? No, I can barely walk. I'd never make it out of here. I appreciate it, but even if you got me out, you wouldn't be able to protect me. I'm better off waiting here for the executioner. At least that way I'll keep my pride. I'll protect you. Trust me, you'll be fine. Let's go. Wait. This soldier might have something on him that could help us get out of here. There's a clock key in his pocket. Take it. Obtain old clock key. More soup. Yeah, days without sleep. I must be... no, it's further in here. Never mind. I was going to say, I must be thinking of a different map that there was stuff. I was wrong. And let's do her equipment. Yeah, I was going to say, because she doesn't have anything right now. So, Star Pendant, Knight's Code, and I have nothing for her for body armor. Rip. Oh, well. Oh, she does have magic, though. She's got Cure, Persona, Blizzard, and Imp. So, inflicts imp status on target or removes it if it's already inflicted. You can remove it too with the green cherries, which is what I found quite a few of already, so. An old clock, it's not ticking. Wind the clock. This is where I was thinking of originally. Iron armor. There we go. Now she's got equipment. Or, now she's got armor, rather. Yeah, it makes her slow, but okay. Back attack. Gotcha. She is the first person to have all 4 of her commands. Unlock, move to level 14. Obtain X potion. High ether. Maybe I should have left these. I genuinely can't remember now. I guess it doesn't matter. I've already grabbed them. She's got pretty good defense, despite the fact that she's slower. I think I should just change her to attack, because something tells me she just... yeah. Of course. Heavy shield, great sword. Okay. Ooh. And luck move to level 15. I mean, if I really wanted to, I could turn off the encounters, but that kind of defeats the purpose of the game. And Sally's moved to 16. Got the earring. Now, if I'm not mistaken, that is for magic, which is useful for earring that boosts the strength of the wearer's magic. In fact, increases when worn in pairs. So, since she had, I've got a bunch of antidotes and everything else, so I don't need to really worry about the poison. So. Why are you helping me? You remind me a lot of someone. What's the matter anyway? I'm helping you because I want to. And we are effectively out of South Figaro. Actually, we are out of South Figaro. We'll finish this scenario, and then that will be it for the stream. I do thank you guys for being with me today. I do appreciate it, of course. Now I can claim those items that I left here earlier, because they will have changed. That's right, there's that stupid thing. But then again, I really should have read up if they kept that part from the original game, where if you leave certain chests, they turn into better items. Lock moved to level 16, but I'm gonna hope that they did that. They did, because that was a regular potion before. Sela's moved to level 17. Now, if she learns a new spell at 18, then I was mistaken about how and when she learns her magic independently. Ether. Yeehaw. That potion. Maybe we change the items, I don't know. Give me a second to go through this last room up here, and then we'll figure that part out. Because if they kept it, there should be a flame rod in this next room I go into, which you don't get until a bit further in the game. It's really not helpful for much of anything because... Oh, Thunder Rod! Really, there's no one that you have in your capability, or in your parties right now, that really would be better, you know, in a position to use a rod. But it's still nice to have it because you can break it in battle and have it cast a high-level spell. Will it tell you? Sort. Oh, I should see if that air knife is better. Rod that may cast Thundera upon striking an enemy. Cast Thunder when used as an item and then breaks. So, let me see about that. Oh yeah, the air knife is better. Just... it's not that much better. Like, the attack power is nice, but... What's that noise? What's that? Something's coming through the wall. Tunnel armor. Tunnel armor. If that thing hits us with its magic, they'll be scrubbing 2 big scorch marks off the wall. So what are we supposed to do? Don't worry, I'll draw its magic with my runic blade. And you'll be okay. Just you watch. She has to have a blade equipped, though, to use runic. And she absorbs the MP from it. So I'm just going to put on auto battle and hope that it doesn't take terribly long. There we go. Thousand gil, but no EXP. And I got an elixir. Whew, looks like we're finally in the clear. Choose a scenario. Kupo. Alrighty. So that is the end of that. And that is the end of our stream for today. Again, thank you guys so much for being here with me. For those of you who are new, please, give me a follow if you've enjoyed it. I will be playing this from now until its completion. And then after that, I will be doing another Final Fantasy game. Fridays are Final Fantasy Fridays. Wednesday, I will be back with Fairy Fencer F, Dark Advent Force. Ouch. Should everything go well with my stream, which is very hit and miss with my internet for whatever reason. Then Thursdays, I'm playing through Tales of Berseria. And I've got 2 more Tales games after that. And that's pretty much where everything stands right now for my stuff. So with that being said, or is it in stream management? I will be rating, let's see who. This one's one of my faves. I'm glad you like it, Wolf. I didn't see your thing come up, so unfortunately I wasn't able to talk to you or give you the shout out like I wanted to, but I am going to be doing a raid. Let's raid my friend Pop Triumph, and I will hope to see you guys next Friday for more of this. And please, by all means, catch me on Wednesday or Thursday for one of my other streams. In the meantime, please stay safe, take care out there, and I'll see you later.
a surprise when it happens.
Okay.
But you've been warned.
That now that scares me. Now you're scaring me.
Good. Iron Wing just tanks the lasers. That's actually kind of amazing.